Professor Ramli received bachelor, master, and PhD degree in electrical engineering from University of Indonesia, University of Wollongong, Australia, and University of Duisburg-Essen, Germany, respectively. He joined the Department of Electrical Engineering in Indonesia since 1994. His research fields are embedded systems, computer, communication, and mobile applications. And the research title for this presentation is Secure Embedded Systems. I think I see it now. Okay. Yeah, I thought that I saw you. So let's welcome Professor Kalamullah for the stage, and let's
Okay, good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, respected guests, my colleagues from Korea Selatan, professors South Korea, from Korea, professors from Korea. I'm very happy to have you here, and I want to use this moment, actually, this opportunity to introduce you to my center, to my research group, in order to think and to seek any opportunity to cooperate, to collaborate in the research work. That's why I will use this opportunity to explain about our research and in which area we think we could collaborate, in particular with Professor Ajou, where I see many similarities in our research area. Okay, this is the center. The center being established is the Center for Advanced and Integrated Research on Network and Embedded System Security. So we just put the name of the Center Fairness. We like this logo, actually. This logo is Secure Communications. This is the name of the Tahuri. Tahuri is the traditional device for local people in Maluku. Usually it is an sea animal, actually, and they could just use it like a flute. So it will create a sound, mean something for the people around. So this is a very interesting local wisdom that we want to adopt to become our logo, actually. Tahuri, actually, in Indonesia is Secure Communications for Republic of Indonesia. Telekomunikasi aman hanya untuk Republik Indonesia, something like that. Tahuri. This is the name of this device in Maluku Utara, actually. Okay, why? I want to introduce two of our main research in this center. This research is actually being proposed to the government to get to obtain funding, and they are on the advanced stage now, not really successful to get funding, but in the final stage. Then if the government decided to grant some funding, then we will have money. This is the first one is 200,000 US. And then the second one that I will introduce also around 100,000 US. I mean, this is among the biggest scheme available now from the ministry, actually. What we want to do is to create an end-to-end secure communications, be it data, video, voice, being encrypted and then transmitted through the public infrastructure. But we want to make sure that all the data is secure during the process. So device security is our concern, be it mobile devices, smartphones, and handy-talkie. Handy-talkie is at first is not among our concern, but then when we come into our Lembaga Sandi Negara, state cryptography agency, something like that, it is state-owned cryptography agency. When we meet with one of their deputy chairman of this agency, then he said, why don't we put also this secure to the handy-talkie for the military purpose? So we put this handy-talkie inside our purpose. So this is connection security, and then by doing it transparently, we want to make it very natural to go into the public communications infrastructure. So this communication is very transparent, not realized by the public infrastructure devices such as BTS, servers, MSC, BAC, something like that. This is actually our research roadmap for this research. We have already experience in multi-chaotic cipher for secure video conceptions, auto-response proactive protections on wireless, end-to-end voice encryptions based on frequency domain, and then chaotic permutation, multi-rotation for secure image encryptions. So if this proposal is being accepted, hopefully in this year, then we will have some commercial product, like Mr. Professor Wiltshire also said that my concern is not only to publish, to have patent, but we want also to commercialize our research, to have some commercial products, to have passive income for the researchers. That's why we want to create some devices, some products during this phase until 2020. And the final end is a secure multimedia communication devices and advanced secure communication research, other research products, something like that. Now we are concentrating with the smartphones, other wireless devices, handy talkie now come into our picture. And then we are focusing on how to create encryption and dedication which is robust and very strong. And I have around 5 students working on this area, and I believe they are very strong in this sense. And we have also 4 IPRs, yeah, intellectual property rights already drafted to the Ministry of Law, which is 4 of them is copyright and 2 of them are patents. Sorry, but we know that this is the death valley of research innovations. You know, usually we are successful until applied research here, but this is the valley of death of our research prototype. So we need assistance to go into this bridge, to walking through this bridge and become a product, a successful business product, something like that. That's why in 2 of our main research here, we are already successful to collaborate with industry. There are 2 industries that support us and 1 state agency, National Cryptography State Agency, State Cryptography Agency. So we want to avoid the valley of death of the research, because usually researchers, they stop here. They are not successful in bridging their research prototype into industry prototype here, something here. It is, they need a big effort, and I believe they need assistance from industry to go or to avoid this valley of death, and in order to make their research to become a product, yeah, commercial product. So in our research, this is the State Cryptography Agency. This is the University of Indonesia, because Indonesia, and this is the private company that assists us. So we are already here in applied research, technology development, and then until manufacturing. We hope that at the end of this research we could have a product, namely, wait, 2 minutes? You just only give me 5 minutes. Okay, this is, okay, bisa pindah ke itu, ke yang lainnya. No, dia yang lain. Ada dua ini. Yeah, this is the second. Lanjut, next. The second is the industry, kembali sebentar. Okay, saya gerakkan sendiri. This picture itu industry prototype development of biometric based authentication to through low energy Bluetooth devices. This is also being proposed to the Ministry of Research and Higher Education. And what we do is we want to replace the authentication through Bluetooth token now used by most of the commercial banks in Indonesia. Usually they use a very small token like this, yeah, and it is very inconvenient and very insecure because you have to put in some numbers here. So we propose, there are some vulnerabilities that we already studied about these systems, and we propose our system to use not only Bluetooth low energy, but also to have authentications using our biometric fingerprints in the first stage. But in the next stage, we try to also include the iris and retina into the picture. And then not only to create this secure access to the laptop or to the handphone, because instead of you put in your secret numbers, you just use your fingerprint in the first stage, and later on you can use your retina or your iris. But also we are cooperating with industry to create also the financial support, financial system support for this application, because we believe that IoT product to be success in the commercial area, we need to have end-to-end solutions, not only IoT alone or token devices alone, but we have also to offer to the bank industry the complete system. That's why we have two companies in this research. One is companies that is able to produce their token devices, and the second one, the companies that having experience to create banking system. Therefore, we believe that this is appealing, this is interesting for the banking to adopt this proposal. But in the stage of the proposal, what we want to do is to transform our laboratory prototype systems into industry prototype system. So if this is successful, and then we will go for another scheme probably to make it a commercial product. So we have two main research, one which we believe that we could go into commercializations, and the second one we believe that it will assist us to create industry prototype system or devices. We need more research scheme to push this into the commercial area. And we are happy to have this company actually already in our picture, in our plan, and we are really expecting that we could cooperate with our colleague from Ajou University if they have some interest in this IoT-based services and security in particular, and also in other IoT-based systems, but with secure communications. I think because the time is very limited, bisa kembali ke yang tadi saya ingin memperlihatkan. Okay, this is actually some of the graduates and PhD members of the center. At the moment, I have 10 PhD students, and we have already graduated around 9 PhD students. But we hope there are more people to come, because this is actually a very interesting area and the most developed area that we could not miss to contribute to this sector. Thank you very much.